There was an interesting dynamic about this region. There had been a lot of churches started, and those churches did not succeed. They didn't last. They didn't stay long enough to succeed. And the one thing we knew is if we were going to come here, we needed to establish something for the long term, not the short term. We founded this on 4 basic principles. The individual is important. Jesus, when he came, began to speak to individuals, not the nation. So we wanted to cultivate and create a place where people felt like they were used, where people felt like they were wanted, where people felt like their gift and their calling was important. The Word. I believe the Word of God answers every question. I believe if we build the principles in, it may not always answer a specific question, but in principle, it answers anything life can throw at us. Practical spirituality. We believe that there is a kind of spirituality that can work in everyday life, and this idea of divine order. And that was in our hearts when we came in.
When we bought the property, my husband talks about how he stood at the end of the driveway thinking, this is not going to work. He told the woman, if you want to waste your time, I'll come and look at it. He said he stood at the end of the driveway and he said, oh no. God said, this is it. This is the place that he had prepared for us. Every once in a while when we have guests in, we'll walk around the property, and every time I do, I'm just struck again at how faithful God is. That he took us from a garage, then we started meeting in the library. They let us have it for free. We were meeting in a restaurant where we couldn't start till late because we had to wait for everybody to get done eating. And then the upper room. And then God brought us here. And it was amazing the way the Lord works. It's just amazing because he brought us here. He sent his angel before us to prepare the way. And he's been with us every step of the way. He's been so faithful.
Two of the greatest needs, fundamental needs of any human being is the need for purpose and the need for belonging. So we really feel driven that as we look ahead of what we are supposed to do, what are we supposed to create? Well, it's a place for people to find purpose and belonging, which they can only find through a true and genuine relationship with Jesus.
So thank you, Living Word. Thank you, Pastors Bill and Elaine, for the opportunity, for the trust that you give us every week. We love our church family. Thank you for making this celebration special. It wouldn't be a celebration if it wasn't for each and every one of you. Thank you for being our family. We love you guys.
We don't have to do this job. We get to do this job. We love people. We love Green New York. We love New York. We love what we do, and we cannot wait to see all that God is going to do in the next 30 years. If the last 30 years are any indication, then the next 30 years are going to be awesome.